Hey guys, I hope you're all keeping well. Welcome to another video. So in this video I'm going to show you how as instructors move the car whilst we're sitting on the passenger side. So what happened a couple of weeks ago, I put a short video on TikTok where I was moving the car from this side and I was getting a lot of questions, so I thought I'd do a short video just showing you and demonstrating on how we do this. So if I grab my camera, I'll show you that we have two pedals on this side. So we have the brake pedal and we have the clutch pedal. So we don't have any accelerator, it's just the brake and the clutch pedal. And these pedals, we can get them fitted really in any car. So when I bought this car, it didn't have these pedals, well they're called the dual controls. So they normally cost anywhere around 300 to around £700 depending on the car, depending on the model, and you can get them fitted in most cars. And there are two main reasons why instructors use the dual controls. So the first reason is pretty obvious, is in an emergency to prevent any risk. So for example, if the lane is approaching something too fast or accidentally presses the gas pedal instead of the brake, which you guys have seen happen in some of the mock tests that I've done as well. So obviously we would come in and use the pedals there to like I said, prevent any risk. And the other reason is as a teaching aid. So for example, so say if somebody's just starting to learn to drive and they're struggling with the steering and they want to get used to the steering, what I normally say is I can control the car from this side, so the learner doesn't have to press the clutch or the brake. I'll be doing all that. They could just get used to the steering, and that helps them. And once they're comfortable with the steering, then they can take over with the controls. So yeah, those are the two main reasons why instructors use the pedals. And any instructor should not be using these pedals without the learner being aware. So if your instructor is just pressing the pedals without notifying you, that's wrong. So I sometimes assess driving lessons, so I'll sit in the back and watch how an instructor teaches. And what happened once was, the learner, she was doing quite well, and they were doing junctions, and as she was braking, the instructor was tapping the brake and pressing the clutch as well without the learner knowing, and the learner thought she was driving really well, and the instructor didn't really tell her that he was pressing the pedals as well. So that was wrong. So she thought she was driving well, but the instructor was pressing the pedals. Like I said, it's okay to press them in an emergency or as a teaching aid, but you have to notify the learner. So now I'll show you how we move the car from this side. So I better get my belt on first. Okay, so obviously the clutch down, selected gear 1, and now obviously we haven't got any gas here, so we can't really accelerate and go fast. We can move the car at a very slow pace. So again, I'll get the biting point and prepare the car. I will cover the brake just in case the car shoots off too quick, especially if you're downhill and the car's moving. Again, I'll brake, put the clutch back down to stop the car, and to reverse, to get reverse gear, and then I'll ease off the brake pedal, and just with the clutch, the biting point, you've got to have it at the right point. I'll move the car. There we go. So, and I'll stop it there with the brake. So that's it really. So that's how we move the car. Like I said, we can't go fast. That's why you'll see me in some of the lessons that I filmed, that I'll be telling the learner to press the accelerator when I'm controlling the car for them from this side, because like I said, we haven't got an accelerator pedal on this side. And if we're going uphill, this will be very difficult to do. We would need someone to press the gas on that side, otherwise the car wouldn't move. It's fine here because we're on a flat surface, but on an uphill road we wouldn't be able to do this. So the key thing about moving a car from this side is having the clutch at the correct point. You've got to make sure you've got it at that biting point and not too high, obviously, otherwise the car would stall. Okay guys, so that's it really. That's how we move the car from this side. And like always guys, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.